Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Control. Yes, not on the normal day, as I said before, we have got a slight change in schedule, but for the most part you guys don't really need to worry about that. So yes, welcome back, welcome. I'm just having fun with this. There's not really a lot I can say other than just I'm very much enjoying this game. I think it's good fun. I'm really curious like where it's going. It set up a lot of stuff. And I'm curious, like, how much of it is going to pay off. And, like, how much of it is maybe, like, sequel bait for the next game. Because every game has to be planned for sequels and stuff these days. Anyway, hello there, hi. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing alright over there. So, yeah, when we last left off, we had... Well, we'd completely cleared the executive floor. That was fine, that was good. Then we'd gone down to like the basement to this sort of engineering level, and we'd stopped the power plant from exploding. And I get the feeling we'll be going back there later, because I don't know if we can. No, we can't really look at maps from other floors that we're not on. But there were parts of that floor I couldn't get to because they were like locked down and redacted, literally on the map screen, which was a nice touch. I liked that idea. The idea that these areas are redacted, so you can't see them yet. So we'll probably be going back there later. But we've got to go to... No, that's the wrong button. Maintenance, major targets, go down, yes, energy converters. Huh. Wait, is that like a... Hang on, is that like an actual timed mission? Oh, it is! Blooming heck, I didn't know this game had timed missions. When did that happen? But anyway, yeah, we gotta go find Marshall, who is in the research sector. That's what we've got to do. I've also got another collectible. What's this? The hiss. Oh, something from the board. His spread is searching for transmission speakers to corrupt chaos. National plane is a conflict switchboard. This will come for us all. We must stop. Shut up them. Yeah, this mysterious board, like I'm not exactly sure if they're like on my side or not. That's one of the weirder things. I wish I got some more personal mods. I don't know if there's like a limit to how many of these we can get. Need to get more of these. Damage while low on health. Projectiles fired on shatter mod, huh? Projectiles fired +2. They're all +2. We don't need doubles, really, do we? Can we deconstruct them for more? Oh, we can. Sweet. So if we've got multiples, we can deconstruct them. Help to keep things a little more interesting. Yeah, so we've got like different weapon mods, and you can they've got 3 possible ones. Grip is your basic pistol. Shatter, which is a shotgun, and Spin, which is actually like a machine gun, which is useful actually. I quite like that. I'm currently using the machine gun and the shotgun. The other thing, I wanted to speak to you because I had some questions that I wasn't able to ask last time because I ran out of time.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be? But he's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs? Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. That's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
Interesting. Building shifts.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh? So you notice the building shifts. did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. At one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
Good question. Pope's role.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
Makes sense.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
Fair enough. Oh, hey, Icky Nuggets. Nice username. I like that. Pope is great. Yeah, she's a good character.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
Okay. So that's interesting. So yeah, we had that. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry.
These readings are erratic even for the oldest time.
We had that mission. Oh, we've only got 13 minutes on there, have we? Maybe there's like enemies hanging around there or something. I should be able to walk down there. We fast travel to the energy converters. We'll see what the hell it is the house wants. I didn't realize there was going to be like timed missions and stuff. I don't know if this is the kind of game that really needs things like that. I feel like a lot of the, well, not a lot, but some of the systems in this game, you kind of feel like they're put in there because that's what's expected of big games these days, but I'm not sure they necessarily fit. Like, why does this game need timed missions? You know, why does the game need randomly generated tasks? You know, you don't need these things. They're just sort of here because they're here, I guess. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Diary, will you? Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good. Oh, hello. Ah, no, that's not good. That's a lot of people. Not good. Whew. Bloody hell. That'll do it. God damn it. Too many people. Not all dead yet, apparently. Where's that? Oh! That was close. Ah, not good, not good, not good. Where the fuck did you come from? I'm in trouble. No, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. God damn it, why are there so many people around here? Need help. Pretty rapidly, please. Thank you. Oh, where the... Why didn't help? Die already. Woo! Okay. Back in a healthy area. Have that. And that. And that. Oh, goody. Are you kidding me? How many people are there? We need less people around here, please. Too many, too many. No, not you. You. You'll do. Wait for it. I'll press X at some point. Might have done. Ah, no. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh, balls! Shit. God, that was just nuts. That was way too many people at once. I get you want to make things tough, but you've got to put limits on this shit. You can't just have enemies respawning for 10 fucking minutes. So did I actually... I think I did actually complete the damn thing, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Well, I got it, so that's something at least. Ooh. Ah, good. I can buy more ability stuff. Okay, what do we want? More energy, melee damage. We get... Ah, I need more points for that. I want to get that. Definitely. Hooray! Oh, goody. I was wondering when I get that. Ah, launcher. Oh, God, yes, I need to get that. Yes, please. That is bloody useful. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Upgrade grip. Looks a second mod slot and increased base weapon damage. Yeah, sure. Okay, that'll be useful. You got anything interesting? Kill his guards in the executive sector using spin. I could technically do that. I do have spin. Don't have pierce yet. Do I have charge mode? No, it's not charge. Which is the mode I've got? I forget. Shatter, that's the one. Kill his rangers in the executive sector. But they're all in the executive sector. Using charge. Kill enemies in the executive sector. I forget, which ones have I got? I can never remember this. Spin, shatter, grip. That's the other one I've got, yeah. So yeah, okay, so it's not that. And that was charge, which I don't have yet. But I can do these two. They're both in the executive sector. I could go over there and do that very quick. See if I can find a few enemies to kill. Get a few rewards for this stuff. It is weird. I just feel like this is the kind of game that really shouldn't have this. It should be more story focused, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not thinking more modern. Always been old-fashioned in the way I like my games. Alright, so that's a spin. And it was... what was it? Apparently I got some of that at some point along the lines. Kill his guards using spin and rangers using shatters. I forget what the difference is. Any enemies kicking around? Usually are. No. It is heavily story focused, but you're also going to need plenty of materials. There's a death penalty. Yes, I did notice that. You lose resources when you die. Which, again, I feel like that's not the kind of thing that should be in a game like this. No? Really? And a whole bunch of people showed up last time I walked through this place. I guess they've just decided they're not going to show up today just to screw me over. Well, that's just lovely of them. Really, how rude. Okay, they showed up. Bulls. Oh, there you are. Rangers and guards. I don't remember the difference. Nope, nothing in there. Got to be someone kicking around. Nope, no enemies whatsoever. Well, fair enough then. I can always come back and do that later. Okay, fine. Let's fast travel. We need to get to the elevator, which is right next to there.
They say the new director can launch objects up to...
All right. We can get all the sectors now. Maintenance sector, action, containment sector. Ooh. We need to go to the... was it the research sector? Yeah, research sector. let's go. Ah, big trees. Central research.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Fair enough. Ah, that's why it popped up. I did wonder. Ah, that can't be a good thing. Based on that, yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to go sort that area out from the other side.
Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here.
That's a lot of floating bodies.
We've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of great importance, and in all this work...
And there's a big freaking trees. What? Oh. I never mentioned I fucking hate these guys. Like, with a, what the balls was that? Oh, there's two of you. Whoa! Okay, that was a thing. I think I missed. I really gotta watch that stuff. Have a bench. I should have said have a seat. That would have been much better. Wow, okay. I didn't expect him to do that. More people kicking around. I suppose there must be. Somewhere. You see them. They're clearly around. Need more health. Oh, that reminds me, I do have... Yeah, we'll do that once we get this fight out of the way. Oh, hello. That's a new one. Goddamn snipers. Not good. Alright, come and get it, you prick. I will say that is one thing that I don't know if it was a deliberate thing or maybe something they didn't think about, probably deliberate. But the fact that oh dear, there we go. You can only get your health back by killing enemies. That in and of itself makes fine. But if the enemies keep spawning in one place and that's where you kill them, then all the health drops are exactly where the enemies are. If you follow. Oh crap. Stop following me. There's also way more enemies. Okay, they're still coming. This game has too many enemies. I think the fights would have been better if they were shorter and more focused, rather than just being endless waves of repetitive enemies over and over and over again. Again, personal opinion. Yeah. This is fun. It's also kind of grindy. We done? Well, apparently not, because the music's still going. There's more pricks wandering around somewhere. Where are you? There you are. There it is. Whew. Fights are too big, they're too long. Should be shorter, snappier. It's the kind of game this feels like it should be. Not bad, just like I said, I feel like the parts of this game don't exactly gel together. But I'm not a big complainer about that. It's fine. Okay. Hey, so I was wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. Where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Well, you know, I was going to ask, but I figured there was probably an explanation, like the plants were an AWE or something like that. Seems likely. Right, let's head down to the fight area. Bound to be some pickups there I didn't get before. Ooh, a shelter. Hello. Of course, all the shelters are empty, because of course they are. A possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experience transcorporeality via a phone line. Fair enough. Event is notably similar to AWEs, in which event is believed to have been caused by blank as a result of the following measures have been taken to prevent. Hang on, there was... Yeah, we know about that. There. Researching records. Ah, yes, his sniper. Vera sniper specializes in eliminating threats from a distance. No shit, that's what a sniper does. Using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. So that's the shining light that we saw moving around the place. There's always something when you're dealing with snipers. There's always like some clue as to whether they're looking at you. Sometimes it's like a laser sight or something like that. His snipers are no less lethal. Corruptions has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat. His snipers are well aware of how to use it. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest, I'll be honest with you. Sextant. Ashlar health pickups. A lot of general drops too. Hello. I remember you from before. This is another one. Ah. Ah, we are time limit to kill these things? Ah, we are. They regenerate if you don't kill them fast enough. Well, isn't that interesting? Do I have... Oh, that's right. I can access another one of these. Yes, please. Okay, evade, dodge, cost, possible, launch cost, shield strength. I think we can get rid of some of these doubled up ones. Interesting. So I could just give myself more health if I wanted to. Okay, might as well get rid of all the extra ones I don't need, right? Energy recovery speed. That could come in handy. Do use a lot of energy stuff. I'm almost tempted to say launch cost down. Because I use launch quite a lot too. Right, so we got that. That's where we're supposed to go. That's fine. So we'll wander around a bit and see what else we can find. Hello. Energy boost mod. Humongous has touched the foundations of this world and deemed them solid. Nope. Hi Carla, does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats the day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent me. The prism, or whatever you call it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'd gladly explain, but maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. Can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. A little bit of interpersonal romance and all that stuff. Hello. Yay, more dead air radios. Because they're clearly playing copyrighted music, which I've turned off. Can I just say, I love that this game gives you that option. You do see it a bit more often these days. Like, companies are starting to realize that people do like YouTube and Twitch with this kind of stuff. And they're like, we should give people an option to turn off copyrighted music. I'm like, yes. Yes, you should. Or, you know, just not use copyrighted music at all. Of course, that doesn't exactly help if the music within the game itself is copyrighted by the company in question. But, you know, it shows willing. It shows they're trying, at least. Pop. I'm not necessarily saying it's, like, entirely good, but it's a start. It's a start. Okay. Anything else? Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been a source of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by blank, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau. We must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on the utilitarian possibilities. Oh, excuse me. The quarry brought black rock, one of the most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as they offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Yeah, I've seen bits of the mold around, but I don't know how to, like, combat it. At least not yet. Is this the mold, or what is this? I don't know, it's creepy, whatever it is. I don't like it. Ow. Come on. There it is. Pop. Nice. Ooh, careful now. Don't think I want to go all the way down there. What is that? Oh no, it's just a weird button. So wait, what is it? It's just... I mean, I get that that's an elevator shaft, and I'm pretty sure I can't, like, just go down there. Although, you know, I have all these amazing superpowers, I'm pretty sure that would be, like, automatic death if I went down there or something. But, interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Whoa! Okay, that asshole came out of nowhere, didn't he? Okay, you're something new. What are you? No, really, what the hell are you? Time to go. Those people in wheelchairs? Or office chairs? Oh, also, yeah, they're regenerating health. So that's good. Okay. That should have hopefully... Yep, thought as much. At least now I can attack you and then duck without having to worry about you getting your health back after the fact. Where'd the other geek go? That I was not expecting. And I am fairly certain... Really? Nothing? 2 new enemy types and you don't even give me any info about them? Okay. Why the hell did they just show up? That's weird. That's really weird. I'll be honest with you, that is very, very strange. God, we barely even scratched the surface of this place. It's bloody huge. We checked out all this. What now? Yeah, what is it? Go to the communications department. Isn't that back in executive? It's not here. Here's the thing, I would, but I'm pretty sure if I leave this place and then come back, I'm gonna be, you know, having to fight through a whole bunch of enemies again. I haven't even activated a node here. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wide, but only recent given a name by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? That doesn't happen. That has never happened in history. That is just folklore and stories. The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce blank behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History will not remember our names, but God himself will. That's clearly a very early note. Ooh, how do I get across to there? I think I need to fly, which I can't do yet. And also all the way up here. Little weird holes in the wall are weird. I feel like there's stuff hiding in them, but I don't know. Dr. Darling's office? Really?
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Makes sense.
Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you're
We're
not.
making more.
Yes.
I've been fielding questions
Why is one of those gold?
regarding HRAs.
Clicky clacky.
Do you always need to wear them?
Bloody executive toys, honestly. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in department budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology. That's a fucking mouthful. Yeah, just wondering if I pronounced that right. Parakinesiology. Like parakinesis, but a psychology into parakinesis, I guess. Has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of a budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malts, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Indeed. It's not a bribe. Totally not a bribe, guys. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport the user into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle, determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious, would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurs within its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the blank and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. We'll attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Yes, sometimes that is actually true. Sometimes in science it's not about proving your theory right. Sometimes it is literally about just disproving which theories could actually be wrong to narrow things down. That's very accurate, actually. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Blank opened the door to a blank. I've called blank. That's helpful. The blank emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much, I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomena? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common blank that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else could the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What is resonance has been the answer the whole time. An interesting theory. You know, I am wondering now, like, if I don't know if there's like a new game plus to this, but I wonder if, like, on a new game plus, all the redacted stuff is visible. If they did that, that's like a really cool touch. Okay, I like that. Yes and no. That's really... Oh, I ruined it. I was going to say, that was very funny. Because they could do it a bit like Zelda Wind Waker. Because in Wind Waker, you have a few characters that speak in that ancient Hylian. Or Hylian, or however you want to pronounce it. And when you play through the game a second time, it's translated. Which I really liked. I thought that was a neat touch. You could more or less work it out, but I don't know if this game has a new game plus, but if it does, I really hope you can, like, unredact the redacted stuff. That'd be very good. Alright. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the blank, an entity or group of entities we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the blank, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. I'm assuming the blank here is the board, because we know that the board exists on the astral plane, so that's probably what it is. His work supposes these links are innate, in fact ingrained into the very blank of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the blank? Yeah, so she's definitely talking about the board here. This one's pretty obvious to work out. Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline would result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the board is a natural fact and not something more dangerous or, you know, more vague or interesting perhaps? Yeah, so that was Pope questioning whether the board is, you know, really on our side, which is a fair thing to ask. I mean, maybe a bit late in the day to be asking, but still, even so. Whoops, wrong button. I always do that. Because I think of B, it's back, or it should be anyway. Okay. So I don't think I can go through here. I think, oh, it's another one of these. Oh, hello. I can cross this one.
Possibly changing.
Oh.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license. Labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
So these are the places I've seen before, although I can't see the one that only had the one, because... yeah, definitely still here. This is the first one I've been able to cross over. I couldn't cross over the other one. I don't know if this is a good idea for me to be going through here. Ah, what the fuck? Oh, that's really big. Do I have time for this? Uh-oh. Well, I may not have a choice anymore. Well, I guess I'm in. Oh, it takes me right back to the exit. Interesting. Alright. We'll come back here in a bit. Because I do, one way or the other, want to do that timed quest up the top. Of course, what I really need to find is a goddamn fast travel point, but I haven't run into it yet. Like, at all. Okay, tell you what. We'll head back through the elevator. It'll probably cause all the enemies in here to respawn. Yay! But, we need to head to communications, which I think is in executive. I think? Does at least give me access to a fast travel straight off. Now, communications is... yeah, north.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Right, I can.
We've never recorded any
Ooh, construct Pierce. Don't have that yet.
distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Take me to the mail room. Actually, it was the place up north. so many people all of a sudden. Where the hell did you all come from? The big guy, there he is. Gotcha. Very good. Okay. Oh, hello. Did I miss this? How did I miss this? National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to work out what the hell we're doing, presumably. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Doesn't mean we can start monitoring blank and blank for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Makes sense. Well, that at least went reasonably well. Okay. So that's that problem sorted. Okay, so we'll go back to Central Executive. And then we'll go back... actually, we'll go back to Central Executive and then we'll take a break. Because it's 4:05 already. Blimey, doesn't this game roll by fast? I would almost say I feel like this game kind of suffers because of how much combat it's got in it. Like, I like the combat, kinda. But I feel like there's just so much and it goes on for so long. Like, you know, fights can take like 10 to 15 minutes and you're just exhausted of it by the time you get to the end. And I'm not saying that's necessarily bad, but I don't know, I almost feel like this game needed a more subtle touch in that regard, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just going into this game with the wrong mindset, because I kind of figured that it would be a much smaller scale thing, you know? Maybe I do have to look at it more of like a Max Payne kind of thing, which it does definitely feel like that, or more of an Alan Wake, you know, where you just get endless waves of enemies thrown at you and, you know, you just got to be very careful with it. So I don't know, maybe that's me with the wrong mindset or something like that, but we'll see what it's like when we go back. I am still having fun, for the record, though. I am having fun, but yeah, as I said, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go down I think it was down. Or do we want to... Let me... I want to go having a look at that weird place. The maze. Just before we move on. It might be just like... entirely impossible for me to do anything about it at the moment. But I don't know. Obviously, the one I encountered earlier, I require the flying ability. I'm pretty sure there is. I've seen, like, GIFs and stuff. And, like, you know, previews and whatnot. I want to see if... The fact that the pictures seem to show things is what I find very interesting. Just wreck everything. See what happens. I suppose that's a start. So we just gotta run around in circles until it's polite enough to show me what I want. Persistence is the key. Or it could just loop. Actually, this looks like the same loop as before, so maybe... wondering if maybe I could like dash through there or something. Yeah, it does seem to be just looping me around the same bits over and over and over again. Might not be what we're looking for. Maybe it is something else. Well... called the Ashtray Maze. Do I need to like specifically find an ashtray out in the world or something? Maybe I need to find a specific ashtray in order to, I don't know. Alright, I'll come back here later once I've worked stuff out. Oh, it's those guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, did they just go? What, they just buggered off? They don't do that. They never just bugger off. Okay, well, I guess they just buggered off. The reason I went down the stairs was because I saw a big guy show up top. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to deal with that. But no, apparently they all just decided they'd had enough and they wanted to go home early. You know what? I'm fine with that. Alright, parapsychology. Now, this is where we were supposed to be going. Ah, that's not a good... Okay.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
No shit. Ooh, he's dead. Guess I gotta go around, huh? Of course. You know, I could probably squeeze through there. You know, I could probably go through. No, whatever. I guess not. I do hope this corridor gets sorted out later. Uh-oh. Well, shit. Why is it always the people with rockets? Uh-oh. Where are you? Well, that's not looking good. Transcript of call to the California State Emergency Service. Now, watch emergency. Hello, hello. I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been? It feels like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Unknown voice. Hello? Ma'am? Hello? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Ooh. Spooky. Voices in the wires. That didn't look too good, does it? Yep. And yes, okay. Well then. Target test dummies. Huh. I wonder if we can open these doors, because there's definitely supposed to be something down there. Interesting. Might be able to, like, I don't know, rip those doors off the hinges eventually. Don't know. Honestly, no idea. Right, well that's gonna be a problem later, isn't it? Okay.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
That didn't answer anything. Not really.
The astral plane. Similar to
Finally.
an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get.
Boom.
Vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice.
Ooh. Ah, that's the astral plane. I would assume. I actually get pictures of it, which is impressive. The actual exhibition, I'm gonna get that right. The actual exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy with the budget. Fair enough. However, once we discovered the blank, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the blank, there's a quote mark around that, behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum, new naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as Astral Spike. Outdated term in this reports have been redacted. Oh. Astral Spike, huh? Is that the weird wobbly thing I encountered in a previous astral plane trip? What is that? Like, I can see something there. Like, I see the light. I get that. What is this? Weird, whatever it is. Oh no.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better. So yeah, those wibbly things that I encountered in a previous trip to the astral plane, that's what they are. And it sounds like they can show up in this reality too.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
I can't. Doesn't seem very happy in there. Oh, this is a bad idea. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. Don't stay still. That's the wrong button. Ah, okay, that did that. Well, we don't want to do that just yet. I'm tempting the thought as that might be. Right, I think I see what I gotta do. What's this do? Is this lock down this? Oh. Come on, come and get it. Will you even follow me out of the room? Trying to see if I can like lure it in there, but I don't think it's gonna stay. No, it's already coming out. Ah.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Doesn't me wonder, like, what was the point of the other door? Like, you'd think that you'd have to, like, go through it and trap it in there, or like, you know, trick it into going in there or something? Very strange. I did get... Got another... Executive Personnel Protection, go to the mailroom. God, these things keep popping up. It's like, I don't get a chance to do what I want to do. It's just... Yeah, it's very annoying. I suppose I can always just ignore it. I don't have to do them. They're optional, but... Okay, so yeah, that worked.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit.
That's a
So
no.
close. We need to hurry.
That's good. Crap. We changed that. In fact, I got rid of the healer. It's probably the best idea I've had. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, nuts. I didn't even see those guys. Gotcha. I'm positive I saw a couple of... Yep. Miss. Definitely saw someone else. Whoa, there it is. Where the fuck did you come from? Too many people. need to cool your jets. Here we go. Nope, not good. Uh-oh. Aha! Now you see, that worked. That I can actually pick up explosives. I've forgotten about that. Is that it? Yes. Alright. Let's hit this first. Hawaba.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the luck department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
The luck department? There's a luck department? What the hell am I saying? Of course there's a fucking luck department. Okay.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Interesting.
More of you? Really?
Yes, would you believe I'm thinking the exact same goddamn thing right now? Annoying. Okay. We didn't really get a chance to look around before I cleared all that out. So, let's see what we got. The study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by purporting strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. Through these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Ask maybe? I'm not sure. Original conformity experiment using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments blank for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in blank. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experiments on the mind, including manipulation of blank and blank. Actually, there's something else in there. Oh, his cluster. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrating manifestations of hiss resonance without the need for a host. Oh, so there isn't a person in there. Okay. Hiss clusters are dense, spherical compressions of hiss resonance that serve as support functions in the hierarchy of hiss entities. Yeah, they're healers. The clusters are capable of replenishing hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the original or on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculated on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. I don't think that's going to be possible. As you say, alive is in quotes for a start. Oh. Oh, what happened? This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. See case file object of power 18 for details. In the hypnosis lab. I said hypothesis then. I was like, nope, that's not right. In the hypnosis lab. Section of parapsychological division. Physical and psychological training is vital for repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronaut must undergo a blank session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that blank in the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. What's this mission we just picked up? Investigate the X-ray light object of power. We've also only got 11 minutes to get our ass back to the mail room, so we should probably do that, seeing we do have save point nearby. I do just want to very quickly wander around and pick up anything we might have missed in this immediate area. We've got time. The hypnosis lab, so that's where I gotta go for the OOP, which will presumably net me a new bonus. But let's go do this timed mission first. I mean, I might as well do the time missions when they show up, unless I'm like deep into something that I just really cannot get out of. I don't think it'll hurt to get a little sidetracked, get some nice gear and special stuff. I don't think that's gonna hurt in any real way. So yeah, it was the mail room. Big fight going on, no doubt. It's always a big fight. You'd think this game would have more tricks. Damn it. Whoa. Nope. Where are you? God damn it. Where the hell are you? Why the hell are there even people in here? Sometimes I feel like it helps to be aggressive, and sometimes it really doesn't. And it can be very hard to know which time is which. Where are you? Gotcha. Oh. There you are. Hello. Oh dear. I think I may be inadvertently killing more people than the bad guys. That's about par for the course for me. I'm rubbish.
Shoot to kill!
Damn straight. 3. I haven't recharged the gun. Hey, I got that one too. I could lean to it, but I may as well take out what's left. Bonk. Hello. Sorry, dude. You got in the way. Ooh, not good. Who's left? Still more? I figured he was the last one. Oh, there we go. Oh, please let me do that again. Come on. Grabbed his rocket, threw it right back at him. I will say, I get the feeling that the more powerful I become, the better this game is going to be. Because it's just going to give me a lot more options during, like, combat and stuff. And I think that's all for the good. Alright. We can turn in one of the board countermeasures, which I completed. Very nice. What else we got? Pierce, charge. Charge I don't have. I still don't have charge. I don't think I've found any rangers so far, but okay. So back to Research. There's, excuse me, there's still like a question mark there. Did I miss a room? We check that. I just think it's interesting that this place doesn't seem to have had like a title drop. Even though it feels like it probably should have done. Maybe, maybe not. Although it could be on the very bottom floor, because there does seem to be something scribbled underneath that. Curious. Alright. Ooh, hello. Missed that. I was too busy fighting enemies before. See, this is why you got to occasionally backtrack. True dimension remap. That sounded good. Ah, that's what it was. Darling here. Some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard a Dr. Yoshimi Tokui. I apologize if I'm butchering the pronunciation on that. The man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners. Oh god, there's a lot more talking in this game than I was expecting. Also the reports. So, we brought these tanks in to test Dr. Tokuri's tapes for ourselves, plus there may have some stress relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark enclosed space, don't you? Yeah, as someone who suffers from claustrophobia, I'm going to say a big no on that one. Oh, I really hope that's a Ghostbusters reference. Probably not, because I know those are like very common shapes for this kind of stuff, but they look very much like the ones from Ghostbusters. Anyway. Dr. Yoshimi Tokuri, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that gained notable popularity around the globe due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid blank accompanying the use of the tapes. Investigations sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Tokuri's background. We found no past incidents with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing event reported blank when hearing Dr. Toki speak. We recommended the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Toki's voice and perform any and all relevant analyses. Based on the findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokuri as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate Program. So they're saying he could be a potential director, I think is what they're going on about. Yeah, this does feel very Ghostbusters if you've ever seen the opening of Ghostbusters. Fantastic movie. Genuine classic. The sequel's okay, and then they never made any more films after that. Although the new one coming out looks kind of interesting, I think. He's got the Stranger Things kid in it. He's certainly found his niche, I think. Oh, it's always a bit worrying that someone's going to get like pigeonhole for that kind of stuff. Really do need a torch. Like, why can't you use a torch in this game? Like, would that really be so much to ask? Anyway. Aha. I did wonder. Very easy to miss. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to the chair. Makes sense. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the recording process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergo muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Okay. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus after the recording is complete. Check the volunteer's cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so we're going to match that up with some picture or image or... Those look vaguely... Yeah, these things. I've seen these before. Like, what are they? Where were they? Was in...
I see it. Another object of power?
It was in that guy's lab,
Just
wasn't it?
standing there, mesmerized by it.
It was in Darling's lab, I think. Vague memory of that. Some sort of X-ray machine, by the looks of it. Apparently we just can't go through there at all. Maybe that's the shape we gotta make? One on all the sides and... Yeah, because look, you can actually see it from here. Aha. So those can be used like keys. That's interesting.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Fingers crossed. Alright, what am I going to get out of this? X-ray. Although the object you get isn't necessarily connected to what ability you get. Gold enemies again. Wait, are they health bars? Enemies at low health can be seized? Uh-oh. How low? Oh, that low apparently. Oh. Where did you come from? Oh shit. Right, so now I can like possess enemies and turn them to my side. That's kind of cool. Although these guys have got so little health, it seems kind of annoying, I guess. Oh, you don't have to be near them. Too bad they're so shit the guys can't even hit them. I like the fact that you don't have to be near these guys. I've got his health down a little bit. Hopefully a couple more black coloured soldiers will warp in. Got him. You've improved X-ray band validated. Excellent. Okay, so now I can possess. I wonder if there is like a limit on that. Probably like the number. I only do like 3 people or something. I say apparently you can sometimes see things in the distance, but I don't see things in the distance. It's in shapes, just light. Are they dead?
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Oops. I like how she's not really that bothered. Because she doesn't really give a shit about the Bureau. On so many levels does she not care about the Bureau. We got some ability. Aha. 5% to seize. Oh, duration. Oh, it wears off. Seize an additional enemy. Seize large enemies. 15% to siege duration. Well, there you go then. But I really want more energy right now. Boy, howdy, am I going to need that. Alright, I must have picked up some new stuff by now. Let's see if this is any... Oh, look, we've got some level 3s. Okay, so what do we got? We got launch efficiency. Energy plus 10, not bad. Ooh, launch energy. Shield energy cost. Okay, spin. Damage against enemy armor. Did I put that one up? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually that I do that. Oh, yes please. 51% against armor. That would be good. Or more action. Ooh. Ah, really? I just want to upgrade spin. Still, that is worth keeping for now at least. Interesting. Case files? Ah, yes. Oh, is it 5 past? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll go out of these and we'll read that when I get back after a quick break. See you in a sec, guys. Okay, and we are back. Alright, so where was I? That's right. No, that's the wrong button. I was looking at the collectibles. No, it's case files, the X-ray light rocks. Here we go. No unique procedures needed. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Blank. The object allows... Hang on. Yeah, sorry. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcibly seize an individual's brain waves or mental abilities or something. Seized individual becomes blank to the user, tied or obedient perhaps. The effect lasts for a while. Once released, the seized blank as a result of the psychic trauma. Object has no current binder. A janitor named Blank found the object at St. Anne's Hospital in Blank. That's a common hospital name, isn't it? Soon the building's occupants were Blank by him. Under control, presumably. We are dispatched an emergency response team to Blank, the perpetrator, and Blank, the item. Fatalities numbered in the hundreds. For operator details. That can't be good. Okay, right. One button. So we know that that's where we need to go. So I guess that's like an internal elevator, maybe? Isn't it? It stays within this sector, you know? Yes, apparently it does. Okay, that is really funny. Oh.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Oh, goody. Excuse me 1 second, I just need to nip to the bathroom. Oh, hello. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed a result of the child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, reported to the Bureau for Study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the whole of his house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. That could be with like, could be he's been let go, he's been fired, or it could mean he's been terminated. Hard to say, but there's always a rubber duck. Even SCP has a rubber duck. Right.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
Good for her. Oh, wait, hang on. We're at that thing. I remember I looked across at it and I thought, oh, how do we get there? Apparently this is how we get here. I think that's... Oh, God. I was pressing the song button. So I'd say yeah.
Marshall is right down the hall.
I think this is. Yeah, it is. It is. But this is the bit where I was like, oh, I wonder how I get over there. Well, apparently you just take an elevator that can totally move sideways. This is when we don't have to cleanse, we're just claiming it. Excellent. Oh, hang on. I don't have security clearance level 4. Not yet, anyway.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Hi.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
Okay,
Rangers,
nice.
Let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Wait, what the hell did I just get? Did I get clearance level 4 or nope, still only have level 3. Whatever the hell I got obviously wasn't that good. Clicky clacky.
Darling sure found enough places to hide. That weirdo's got labs everywhere.
Makes sense. Ooh, what's this? What? Collects the luck. Uses the luck? Is that what it's... Well, it does seem to be like... This is supposed to be a place of luck, but luck is random, isn't it? Those things are like Japanese cats. It's like if you wave it, it like brings money into the house or something like that. Is that one of those talking fish things?
Layout of this place almost invites an ambush.
Ooh.
Guess we never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf.
Seriously, I've been in Threshold safer than this.
Man, the hiss sort of turned the house into a threshold.
Huh. Wonder if these things actually do affect your luck. Or if it's just a case of, nah, it's just a silly little thing that you can mess around with. Which is very, very likely, actually. I think that is supposed to be implying that the luck gets caught in the thing. I think.
Has anyone...
Go to pneumatics.
Heard from Salvador.
Last anyone
I can do
heard,
that.
he's taking a security-
There's a walk point right outside, so I can put that on pause for a moment. Pneumatics. Close enough. Shit. That goddamn healer. That's not an easy room to navigate because it's designed for something else. It was designed for that earlier, not really boss fight, sort of a mini boss kind of thing. Hold that thought. Hang on a second. Wait, did I like fail it? Oh, I did. I guess I failed it? Or did I pass it and then was just having to wipe out everything that was left? Oh, maybe I failed it. I don't know. Oh well, never mind. Back to where I was before. Oh, is that how you do that? Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. You drop an object by pressing X. I need to remember that. Don't remember that being explained to me before. Alright, let's get this done.
I see rangers over there. I have to help them.
Yes, it would be. Alright, where's the charger? There it goes. That's him gone. Alright, who the hell changed that? Because it wasn't me. Uh-oh. You good? Okay. Is there a control point right here? Ah, there it is. Oh, that's not good. Well, okay, that didn't work. You do have a limit on how many weapon mods you can have, huh? That's interesting to know. Oh, hi! Works for me. Woo, okay. Was a little bit more intense than I thought. Okay, so apparently my weapons mod section is completely and totally full, so I might need to play about. So yeah, that explains why you can... We get something? Oh, is it a new type of... Yes, it would be, wouldn't it? Hiss Warped. Warped wield only paranatural abilities. Similar to drifters, they are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material, launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the host of becoming Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps just an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhibits the host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Makes sense. Oh yeah, I needed to... Yeah, apparently we got too many mods. So we got to get rid of... Oh yeah, like 25 or 24. I didn't even notice that. But it does mean we're going to have to get rid of some. Anything that has the same symbol should be compared. 21, 18, 5, 5, 5. 39, 25. Okay. Okay, so we've got damage well below health 30, 31, so we can get rid of you. Got projectile spread 15, 8, 12, 15, 7, 5, fair enough. Let's pick up these two just so we can sort through these ones as well. Might as well, right? That's 16, that's 12, 30 and 30, they're the same, get rid of 1. Just got to go through it to find the same symbols, really. 16, 26, get rid of you. I know there'll be a lot. 10, 5, 8. 31, 32. Then it's just a case of keep narrowing it down until they're all gone. Is that all of them? I don't think there's any more repeats. There you go. So, you know. I suppose I could always order them by type, and that would allow me to more directly compare them. That would be the smart thing to do. Because apparently I'm a complete idiot. Okay. Could construct Pierce. Pierce is precise with a charge shot that penetrates armor and enemies at any range. Ooh, so it's like a sniper rifle. Sort of. Charge shot. Interesting. Might as well. Don't know if I'll use it or anything. Fair enough. Nice. And that's protective studies. That's where we needed to go. Whoops. It's the little office. Let me just explore this big room first. And we'll see if there's anything. Ah, hello, shelter. I can check out a shelter. That's always worth looking at. Aha. The Threshold Kids. With the recent arrival of the blank, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young blank. There are no other blank for blank to play with, and blank is expected to learn about a frightening new concept. Is this talking about my character's brother? Blank will require a slow, child, presumably friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. Took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee Blank will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Blank to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, kids love puppets. That must be talking about my character's brother, who was taken as a child. That must be. Unless there's more kids here, which is, I suppose, a terrifying but very realistic, like, idea. Like, how often do kids get involved in this stuff? There's a lot of areas around here. Whoops. God damn it. I gotta learn to not press B to get rid of the map. I feel like that map is an afterthought. Like, maybe during, like, testing or something. Like, a lot of people said it's a bit too easy to get lost sometimes, so they just cobbled together, like, a half-assed map. And said, yeah, there you go. That'll do it. Because it doesn't feel like they did a lot with it. It feels very simple. But at the same time, it's like too complicated to be really useful. Like, because there's no controls, it's just a map you can view. It's obviously not designed to specifically help you explore. But if you were going to do that, then simple blocks with connecting lines to say, oh, well, this is here, this is here, this is here, might have been a better idea. It really does feel like something that was just thrown in at the last second. Got it. Ooh. Why is it so brightly lit? That's very random. Okay, well, I guess you're not interested in that then. Alright. Synchronicity lab, huh? Hello, I'm the new boss. How are you? Not very talkative today. I get that. We all have days like that. Ooh, apparently there's something down here. Well, whatever it is you want me to see, I'm afraid I can't. Not for quite a while, considering I'm only up to level 3 security access at the moment. Even explosives can't break that glass. Can't even dent it. God, there's room for those clicky clackies. As they test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterpart. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of blank. Psychological examination of the agents provided the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not the way we predicted. Yeah, so it didn't occur in just random things. It only occurred within people. That's interesting in and of itself. So, yeah, the voice in my head I forget her name. She did mention it in the last one. I've totally forgotten what her name was, or what she calls her anyway. It wanted me to go there, but I can't. Also the rural office. It doesn't appear to be there on the map. That's shit, that's different. Is this gonna kill me? Where am I going? Yeah, this place isn't even on the map. That is somewhat worrying. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for these to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope we will be able to still attend them. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Yeah. So those are the... Is there a window here a moment ago? Well, you always wanted your face on every wall. Okay, the fact that we're off the map right now is very strange. Not that strange considering some of the shit we've been going through here at the moment, but it's weird that this place isn't mapped. Is that an error, or is that because this place is weird and nebulous and strange? It's the right place. Like we're above it. We're above where I was before. Is this just not on the map? See, again, this is my point. This is why I say this feels like an afterthought. Something they threw in at the last second and didn't really give it much, like, you know, actual use. Because some parts just aren't there. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes these individuals are simply performing blank called rituals. The blank of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture? Verbal formulae, repetitive actions, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel. Some are more erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize the deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. That is actually true. A lot of people do have tiny little rituals they do, and often they don't even realize they're doing it. Just like, you know, people who will, especially if it is very, very true of people who gamble a lot, will definitely have little sort of lucky rituals they do. Like, oh, you know, they'll rub the pennies they do in a certain way before putting them in the slot machines, or you know, people who are playing cards will do certain actions and certain things, and they are rituals. You know, they're not rituals in the way we think of rituals, but they are little rituals. They mean more to us, even to people who don't realize, you know, what they're doing. It is very much a thing. Of course, in this one, they're implying that there is actually something behind that. Well, this place looks a little disheveled. Alright, hang on, where are we going? Ah, around the corner, okay. Pop. It's one of those symbols again. I wonder if they have more meaning than what they actually appear.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
So they're literally testing a rubber duck. You guys have all the fun. Get to play with your bath toys all day long. Just because it could randomly jump out and kill you.
Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Considering he's definitely seemed to have seen it coming, I don't think he's going to be. But, well, who knows? Whoops. I was pressing the wrong button. There's... Ah. Can I get up there? No, I can't go up with my jump yet. Don't think I can climb up high enough. Maybe not. That's the wrong button you keep pressing. No, I don't think I can get in there until later. Much later. Alright, that'll have to wait then, I guess. Ah, it's one of them. Astral blip. Oh. That's easy. Ah. Those are actually quite easy once you work out that you can just rotate the same one around and around and around, and eventually it'll get to where you want it to be.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Yeah, he's definitely doing something with these. But what? That's what we need to do. I'll have a look at that in a sec. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of blank to blank hertz, with perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism onto a blank. Methods for imprinting of non-physical fields into blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance blank in the prism will be explored and explained. Interesting. So what's this? Oh yeah. It's that tape I listened to. Okay.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
No kidding.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Sorry about that. There was just someone driving past the house with very loud music. Right, what's this? Oh, punch card. Ah. So we need to find 5 punch cards. Okay. We got 4.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Did look as though the last 2 were leading up here. Ah. Aha. That's number 4. Okay. Figurations. So 1 is the one with 3 in the middle, I'm assuming. 5, 1. 1 is you. Wait, 4 is that one? But 4 was... Oh no,
Each
4
punch
is...
card should correspond
5.
to a terminal.
Okay, so the one with almost everything on the left is 5. That's you. And... Ah, that's the other way around. So 2. So 3 is... Hang on. 3 is that one. And then 2 is that. Bingo! Get it? Was that supposed to happen?
Prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Okay, any suggestions?
We need more black rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the black rock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
Great, level
Emily
4.
Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
What the fuck? Ooh.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Ooh. Well, ain't that handy? So it does. Still don't know how to get through the astral maze, of course. No. Ashtray maze. Astral maze. Okay, well, we're off to a good start, I guess. Well, that's certainly a thing. Whoops. Okay, now, one last thing, because we're almost at the end. There is this. In the communications department of the executive section, there is a problem. Because it's always in the bloody executive sector. Everything happens in the executive sector. So, things are certainly progressing. It seems as though the Threshold Kids show that we've seen dotted around the place is directly existing because of my brother, or my character's brother, you know?
Pope wants us to compile all of Darwin's lectures from the
Ooh,
past month.
yay. Got stuff to level up with. 4 points. Keep the other
She
two
wants to
for
crack
later.
Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is? Authorized?
Okay, so we need to go to communications. We go to the mail room. I can spend the last few minutes dealing with this, and then we'll call it a day. I will say, I feel like this game has more combat than it needs. I do think that that was clearly the point. The point was to make a game with a lot of combat, a lot of you know, a lot of back and forth, a lot of, you know, running around, making sure that. Here we go. What are we gonna do? Is it just? That wasn't where I needed to be, was it? God damn it. Nice. Alright, we'll finish this fight, and then I think we'll be calling it a day. All yours. Works for me. Any more? Oh, hello. Considering how powerful and effective that is, I definitely think I've got to keep upgrading that. It is so good. Thank you. But I really, really need to keep upgrading it. Well, hello. Gotcha. So I can take out like level 3s and level 4s in a single blow. Hello. Miss. Uh-oh. Get a good distraction for the big guy who's around here somewhere. There he is. We'll get him then. Nice. Wait, more? Damn it, I figured I'd be done by now. There you go. Hold on. That the last one? Oh! What the hell? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get out of it before anything else happens. Alright. Look, we're well over time. I've got to go because it's food time and I'm very hungry. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.